Friday, November 11th, 2011. That is when The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim came out. 10 years ago, I could have told you whether or not I played that game on that release day. But now I can't. I forgot. As I get older, I forget more things, and for that, I am thankful. Diving back into this half-remembered game got me thinking about memory and how I perceive the world. In fact, I was in a job interview the other day, and there were 4 middle-aged women interviewing me, all very nice, very polite, and there were 2 on each side of a conference table, and I was at the head. And they were asking me questions, what do you bring to the table that no other candidate does? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Midway through this interview, not even midway, second question, I'm already seeing myself from above, like an aerial view of this conference room that we're all sitting in. And I'm thinking to myself, as I'm answering this question, kind of on autopilot, telling them what I think they want to hear, I'm not there. I am there. I'm answering the questions, but at the same time, I'm looking from overhead in my mind's eye. I'm looking down on the situation. I am not there, but I am there. And playing Skyrim, I found myself in a similar state of mind. Sometimes I would be able to immerse myself in the world and fully engage with the characters and a quest line and crawl through dungeons, talk to cats and lizard people. And other times I was pressing the buttons visually, my eyes were processing something, and I was going on to the next part of the quest, but I wasn't enjoying myself. I wasn't really there. I wasn't really thinking about it. It was like when you're reading a book, but you're having trouble focusing, so you have to reread the same sentence or paragraph over and over again because your brain, you're reading the words, but you're not processing them. You're not putting it all together. And I realized that I am slaying the same dragons I was when I was 16 years old. And people have given me a horse named Shadowmere or Shadowmare. I don't know. They didn't let me name it. They gave me a horse with a name. And I don't want this horse, but I feel like I have to ride it. The horse didn't do anything wrong. And so I'm riding this horse, and I just start panicking. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 30 years old and I'm playing a video game, and I should be doing something else. And there's this urge, there's this distrust. 14 years from now, I will be 44, and what will I be doing then? And I hear the interviewer's questions repeat, but now it's no longer an interview, it is an interrogation. Who are you? What do you want? Where do you see yourself in 5 years? I want nothing more than to be able to answer all of those questions, but the truth is, I don't know who I am, I don't know what I want, and I don't know where I see myself in 5 years. I go for a swim because I want to cede control. I don't want to kill anyone, I don't want to kill anything, I don't want to do any quests. I just want the waves to carry me and throw me around. But it's now that I realize there are no waves in Skyrim. I am still in control, left with my questions and my character. My character whose face I glimpsed at in the third person and was reminded I had tried to customize his features in Eddie Vedder's image. In this moment, I realize he looks more like Key Rock the Unfrozen Caveman Lawyer.
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, I'm just a caveman. I fell in some ice and later got thawed out by some of your scientists.
The whirlwind of thoughts and questions subsided as I rewatched the Phil Hartman sketch. After the storm passed, I knew it was time to leave Skyrim. Time to say farewell to the characters with dead eyes and stoic faces populating this world. Farewell to the unexplored caves, dungeons, and temples. Farewell to this horse who I'm sure will be all right on their own. Farewell to the lingering memories of 14 years ago. And farewell to the worries about 14 years from now.